Alright. Good afternoon. Officially afternoon. It is 15 minutes afternoon. I wanted to play a bit more. Worker price is down. Machine gun turret recharge is up. So, we don't want machine guns. Thankfully, I already have a laser turret. Yeah, plan is basically just continue playing a little bit. Get me some qualifications, finally. I do like this option, that's new. Used to be they didn't have that. So you could kind of just guess as to what the different blocks do when you see them for the first time. Otherwise, plan is basically the same. I'm just gonna have some lasers down here. With the machine gun recharge being lower, the laser is gonna be my weapon of choice for now, until I find maybe something that blows people up. Like explosive weapons. Get me a carrier. Next thing I want to do is build a laboratory, get me a sight upgrade, the sight range upgrade. Ah, that's a lot of iron here. And also try, hope to get some upgrade capsules. Laboratory. 3 iron for the sight range. This one falls down. Yeah, killing all creatures in its way. It is gonna be night soon. Alright, vision range. I'm gonna turn you to closest, not closest to the turret, closest to the core. And you also closest to the core. So they should both shoot the same target, and that should immediately kill an enemy. I don't exactly know how I want to upgrade them, but I kinda wanna just go with maximum range. Shooting speed is probably better, but I kinda just want to see what maximum range looks like. Alright. Focus on that. Then let the sand drop. The sand used to be a bane of my existence. I will definitely take day length. Because the sand just used to kill me. No, like this. The Guardian Laser upgraded as well. Perfect. I'm gonna get a second laboratory, however, and get me for now the mining speed. Yeah, you're not gonna manage to get there in time. Focus these two. Wonderful. They kind of switch direction whenever you mark something new. Turret booster, grenade launcher, or an automatic turret, a rocket launcher. No, check me the automatic turret. Like in the later stages, in the later levels, the watchtowers are apparently really good. I mean, apparently, I know they're really good because they can attack all enemies regardless of where they are. Like, they don't have a range limit. You as well, target closest to core. Not to the turret, to the core. Closest to the turret is probably good for something like the grenade launcher. Because they basically hit the first target and then split into multiple other projectiles. So they get an advantage from hitting something that's close. Alright, get that. These. on that. There's another blueprint. What is it actually called? Medium block. Okay, so doesn't actually tell me what they are called, but they're really good. Synergy turrets I also really like. What do? Increases attack radius of the turrets and synergy by 25%, or increases the effectiveness of synergy by 20%. Which I believe is, yeah, 10%. It increases attack speed by 55%. Effect radius 3.9. And what are your upgrades? Reduces threshold for dealing increased damage by 35%. Increases the damage multiplier. So I believe this means it goes up to 85%. I'll take day length again. Also, I can get me another carrier. Why didn't I do that? Honestly, playing this game in Russian might have been a great decision. I love how it sounds. Get me the movement speed. Alright, not there, but like this. Just make sure we're not beneath the sand. So I guess we can go further to the right, yeah. Get rid of that. There is something more up here. Everybody go back. And you can see, like, the attack speed is immediately just noticeable. So that's why I really like the synergy turret. It's great. I'm surprised I didn't take damage here. Also, apparently we need 6 core. Yeah, right, it increased how much core you need. I forgot already. So there could still be nests around somewhere. Laser watchtower. The laser watchtower ain't that good. I wonder whether you can upgrade the whether you can upgrade the watchtowers now. Or if they're still just a set and forget. Would be kinda neat if you could upgrade them. Yeah, that one's important. Here and here. Definitely the nest, the blueprint. I think we should be mostly done on this side. Get me another Rax for another miner. And another carrier, and then I'm gonna get me another soldier as well. Alright, no digging needed there. Miner, digger. So there is a maximum of 3 miners per block, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, yeah, that's this done. I would kinda like to mine through the night. Ah, laser corrector. Right, what I'm gonna do is increase your attack speed by 35%. This increases it by plus 10. No, by 20%. Does that mean it goes from 55% to 75%? So a 20% increase. However, in this case it's for both of them, which I think means this is the best upgrade we can get. Yeah, no. I'm just gonna play it safe. Because this is basically 40% upgrade, 40% increase. Also get me a Guardian Laser. And a new platform. I'm gonna be honest, I love the lasers. I love having long range. And if you max out their speed, they also get kinda busted. Like, we should probably... Okay, double ore chance now, when I don't need it anymore. Great. Unmark that while it pulls that in. Now we can remark it. Just to make sure no one dies here. You can just chill. And now the miners also can just go chill while we wait for the carriers to bring back all of the stuff. And then we can also mark for drilling. Get me even more attack speed? Or get me... Like this is... It increases it to 75%, yeah. Increases effectiveness of synergy by 20%. Yeah, take me that. And then we can get a laser corrector with one more ion, which we will not get, except maybe from the factory. The factory costs also Swarmlet. Everything costing Swarmlet is annoying. Machine gun, minigun turret. I'm gonna take a minigun. So, one more night, then we drill. The machine gun turret is a bit weird because it really does not synergize with the synergy turret. Because if it fires faster, it overheats faster and then doesn't fire anymore. Meaning the more it fires, the less it fires. And I don't think it increases the rate at which it cools down. Alright. Still good enough, damage-wise. Another soldier. What I should endeavor to get is the health upgrade. Get me, I think, Guardian lasers. Actually, before I do that, I should upgrade my defenses still. I was close. Right, so... we can have more lasers there. If I unlock that, I'll definitely need to mine it immediately. The slowing and weakening. Improves the weakness effect, they take 2 times damage, but does not cause damage itself. This one kinda sucks. Not gonna lie. Like, they do not have any range. I also need me some more Swarmlet. Double ore, I'll take that. Mini drill launcher, rocket turret. I think I'll take a rocket turret. Is there no Swarmlet anywhere? Well, Guardian laser worked perfectly. There is actually no Swarmlet just anywhere around here, huh? That kinda blows. Ah, there is Swarmlet, and there's some Swarmlet. Now, for Swarmlet, I'm probably gonna kill the bugs that are stuck in the floor. So one big advantage already is we have a lot of range on those laser turrets, so the enemies coming up here means that the faster enemies split from the heaviest, tankier enemies, giving us more time to deal with each. And we also have more range to hit them early on. We will take a lot of damage here, I'm pretty sure, though. We are at 20% now, about 78% I guess. Can I actually check how much exactly? 76%. Daytime abilities are unavailable. I don't have any of those yet anyway. So I'm not too worried about that. Nope. Dig there. After that, dig there. Did we get Swarmlet? Yes. Get me another Guardian Laser. And then we're digging this guy out. First step. Unfortunately, I cannot yet mark for my soldiers to go somewhere specific. That's an ability you get later. And it is very good for specifically enemies like that. Alright, now we can get... What would I like to get, actually? Right, you... Shooting speed 0.4, explosion radius, explosion damage, attack radius. And you only have like an 8.3 attack radius, which ain't great. But, you know what? I'm just gonna use you. Like, look at this. What do you get? You get attack radius, you get increases the damage, allows projectiles to penetrate, and increases the chance to stun the target. Interesting. You need range, that is the first thing. Now we leave. What do you target? Closest to the turret. Yeah. I think that's fine. But they do like a lot of splash damage because they have a bunch of projectiles just... I mean, it's literally just a shotgun turret. It does what a shotgun does. At least what most pop culture depictions depict a shotgun as doing. Which isn't necessarily what a shotgun actually does. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's not what a shotgun actually does. But it's easily understandable. We need to kill this. Perfect. Yeah, kill it immediately. The Guardian lasers are great when it comes to that, and I love them. Like, it is preferable that you just don't have soldiers, and instead just cover everything with Guardian lasers. To be fair, you can only have like 5 Guardian lasers, so you can't really do that, unfortunately. Like, you can only have up to 5, which is a bit sad. Poison gun. Yeah, don't do that right now. I think we're just gonna dig a tunnel here. Dig through that. Here we have another nest. We should probably have gotten rid of this nest. For now, another shotgun. And then for 5, what can I buy for 5? Nothing of relevance. Like the original, the just baseline machine gun turret does have the advantage of upgrading basically for free. It doesn't cost Swarmlet. And Swarmlet is like the more restrained resource, restricted resource when it comes to that. If you could get like in the original, all of the upgrades, all of the turrets had the same upgrades, except for a few, which were special. Like, everything just had you attack faster. And that was basically it. Which made, of course, shit like the shotgun, which has a range problem, turret radius, kind of not great. Yeah, the lasers will do with that. Wonderful. Right, get rid of that. Yeah, get me a miner back. And then upgrade for the health regen. I'm not in a hurry. Night shift post. I still don't know what exactly that does. How much do you cost? 5 and 2. That's kind of expensive. Instead, I'm gonna grant me the better mining and a new soldier. I love them talking in Russian. Don't even know. Like, I say it's Russian because in the options it said Russians, but I'm not even sure if it is Russian because I don't speak it. But it sounds great. Explosive turret recharge chain. Right, so... Explosive turret recharge speed. Recharge speed is just how fast they attack. It's their fire rate. Not entirely sure why they called it that, but... The shotguns count as explosive type. You get some range. I should probably calculate what is the best. I generally, if I have stuff like this, I prefer attack speed. Because unless enemies have armor, which blocks fixed values, like not percentage based, the attack speed is generally always just better. Oh, my Guardian laser's ready. Yes, get me an... Can we get Swarmlet? Probably not right now. All of the Swarmlet was just hidden over here. Dig this one up. And then more Swarmlet. Alright, we can get another Guardian laser, and then we can just dig up you. The 2 Guardian lasers were not quite enough. And one of my soldiers also died. I should probably increase my soldier damage now I think of it. Also, apparently one of my miners died. Right, there is nothing of value there. Get me another Guardian laser, which... That one wasn't... The last one wasn't quite fully charged. So I'm gonna wait until they're charged and then get the next one. What can I get in here? I think I don't need another shotgun. We can go further down there. Which I think here is the shield generator block. I do want to kill them just because they give me a lot of Swarmlet. Now I have my 5 Guardian lasers. That should be able to kill most things. Well, unfortunately not in time. Right. And they also kind of just reconstitute themselves into the earth whenever it's night. Not entirely sure how they do that, but it's kind of funny. I think I might... So, I think I'll get a rocket launcher there. I should just test out all the turrets to see what they do now with the upgrades. Okay, the shotguns are surprising me. Right, don't dig that yet. We need to wait for the Guardian lasers. And this one's also important. We can't just kind of ignore that one. And now the only thing we do is wait for the carriers to carry all my shit. Are 5 Guardian lasers enough? Yes. Yes, they are. We don't actually have anything, so definitely just lock in the drilling. And I'm just gonna give you a bit more attack range. And then we can just retreat for now. 3 and 4. Can I upgrade here? No, that costs 5. You cost also too much. We can give you a bit of attack range. Like 45% isn't actually all that much for the shotgun. Wait, does it increase its own attack range? No. I think what I'm gonna get there is a big turret, a big gun. To target some of the high health enemies, prepare them for the lasers. How deep do I actually need to get? I need to get 250 and have 10 iron. With the dwarves, like there are different factions you can unlock, or well, different employee packages, and the one I had unlocked in like open beta was the dwarves, which basically just threw dynamite at all of their problems. We should not take it right there, right now. Fuck. Speed upgrade, can't afford right now. Yeah, I feared that would happen, that's why I deselected it at this point. Also, good thing about the Guardian lasers, they don't all shoot at once. Like, if an enemy dies to only 2 of them will shoot. And these boulders also fall. Like the sand, except the boulders fall immediately. Oh. I overlooked that Arachnar is coming today. Get me this thing. What an attack speed, holy shit. I do hope that we deal enough damage to Arachnar with the shotguns, because the lasers are probably not gonna do it. What we can do is sell you again. Can we upgrade anything for 3 and 2? Yes. Shooting speed or range? Shooting speed is more important. Now we will sell you. All of these to get us some good stuff. Increase all of the synergy things. And then we can increase your damage. Or shooting speed rather. Oh, it's 2-1, 3-1, 1-2, right. Okay, they used to be capped at 300, I believe. 300% shooting speed. So it appears they have buffed that and allow you to get over that. Unfortunately, again, against Arachnor, they're not that great. I should have probably had single target damage. Yep. Okay, Arachnor is apparently a problem for me. Right. Oh, what is this mining watchtower? Nah. Not sure if I like that. Restriction of access to entertainment shows. Would be horrible if our people had fun. Right. 2-star buildings allows you to prioritize ore. Set the same qualifications again. Or actually set it with 24 buildings. That probably synergizes better with that. Iron and Swarmlet fire resistance down. Fire resistance down isn't that bad isn't that bad? I don't think. Starting with 6 and 2 additional is definitely preferable. Laser, laser. And then one of you, get me another miner, get me another factory. I'm just gonna go hard on the factories this time, so they can give me just ridiculous amounts of iron. There are some buildings that cost only iron, regardless of how high they are. Well, actually, I think they get swarmed in like level 3 or something. But it takes a while until they actually cost iron. And the workers, I believe, always only cost iron. Get me none of this. Explosive turret recharge, sure. Need more factories. And now we can actually just mark specific minerals for immediate transport. Which does help a little bit. I frankly never really used it all that much. Also, every factory just increases how fast the factories work. Another laser I can't afford. Oh! Interesting, that's very good. Okay, that is new. To just prioritize general mineral types. That is new. Because I do prefer getting my iron and Swarmlet and my blueprints. And then we can just ignore the, like, the meta currency for a while. Another laser, another laser. Like, I will dig it out, but if I can prevent them from prioritizing that, I absolutely will. I think I want, at this point, a research facility. To get me the sight range. Night shift block revealer. Sure. Sight range, not quite yet. That one was close. Their speed is increased. That's a good event. Which is actually kind of rare. Actually, good events aren't that rare, but just a general speed increase instead of anything linked to... are you gonna get done with that? Okay, wonderful. Mining speed is probably my next upgrade. Next factory. Just for as much iron as possible. Dig me that. And as well as that, but later. Bunch of iron over here. Last laser. And this time I think I'm gonna get me some gun turrets as well. Right, I think I should put them on closest again. Right. More iron. I should probably focus on researching something though. With my next iron. I'll take a poison gun. Okay, don't need to dig that. Nothing over there. Right, you give me the carry speed. Well, that killed one of my soldiers. Actually, I killed my only soldier. Thankfully, the enemies are kind of single-minded. As soon as they have a target, they kind of just stick with it. Right, now the factory costs 5 and 6 and 1. That is quite the increase in cost. Ooh, level 2 automatic turret with plus 40 attack range. I'll definitely take that. Oh, yeah. Set those on... No, leave them at least health for now. I'm gonna need to drill soon. And then get automatic turrets. One thing I wish I could do is reset the retreat order. Like, after you've retreated everyone, just reset and have them work through the night. Unfortunately, that's not really an option right now. Digging speed. Also, just get rid of this quick. Turbo and frequency turbo appearance frequency down. I think that should be all of the enemies. Or all of the enemy spawners. Yeah. Pretty sure. I do wonder what exactly causes Arachnor. Is it just depth or is it time? Rocket launcher. Each building of this type further increases damage by 30%. Oscillator. I'll take the watchtower. The night abilities, there is a turret which is just a shield. Oh, machine gun turret catalyzer with 2 stars. 7 and 3. Building cost already -1 iron building cost and still fuck ass expensive. Right. Dig up that stuff. The soldier just can't go on vacation right now. Right. Losing 1 carrier is worth it. Losing 2, maybe not. Losing 3, definitely not. Whatever, I have enough iron that it really doesn't matter. Right, unfortunately we didn't quite manage to get the coal ready. 3 and 4, what can I buy with that? Another laboratory. I should probably get that. So I can get the life regen. Coal I should also prioritize. Also, fun fact, if you tell everyone to retreat manually, it, I believe, also... No, it does still trigger the general retreat order if everybody is retreated manually or separately. Does this actually have like a most damage option? What do we have? Closest and furthest from the turret, sure. Bigger and smaller. Least stealth, greatest stealth, most on the line, closest to the core, farthest from the core, and the fastest. What is most on the line? Is it just most enemies? I don't really see why that would be a targeting option. Everything else makes sense, like furthest from the turret, closest to the turret, furthest for like the railgun. But most on the line I kinda don't know what exactly that's supposed to do. Is there fire around? Right, I want the health regen. Health regen. And there we have the flamethrowers. Now on this, I think I'm gonna take the normal guns, or maybe the automatic turrets already. This one's kind of weird. It reproduces itself and cuts off your miners if you're not paying attention. Now I don't have Guardian lasers, so these are a bit of a gamble, and I think I need more soldiers for them. Also, I should get more workers just in general. Guardian Laser, Mining Watchtower, Turret Expander. Well, Guardian Laser, just talked about it. Well, overlook the sand. The mines turret I don't really like, but it's... The Watchtower Recharge, not ability, Watchtower Recharge. I don't have any Watchtowers yet, but... Can we get enough iron? Probably not. Worker health. And now we just retreat. I think I'll just get these out here. Now you target... closest to the core, I think. Increase the chance of dealing doubling damage. Okay, destroyed enemy explodes, dealing damage to other enemies in the radius. And what is this? Allows projectiles to penetrate another target. That's kinda neat, but it does have the problem. I should actually just set you to greatest health, shouldn't I? Just to prepare the enemies a little bit. What were the... Right, the penetration is kind of funny, I think, but the problem is that you can never be sure that enemies are actually gonna line up like that. An explosion in a radius is more likely to actually also hit something. Get me one of you. And then I'm gonna need more soldiers. Right, more soldiers. And I should also upgrade said soldiers with more damage. As well as more health. And then here we have a flamethrower that looks to be in a very annoying position. Get rid of that web block. As well as that. Can I get... I should probably focus on getting more turrets out, now I think about it. Laser corrector. Can I get another turret? Yes. You will also target greatest health. Now we retreat. So the goal is basically to have these guys put them below 50% so the lasers deal a double damage. Doesn't always work, but works most of the time. Laser stole the kill. Right. Focus this block. No. No. I should actually just let this one live. This fire block until it destroys the nest. However, I'm pretty sure I destroyed the nest faster than it. Right, first defenses, then I'm gonna upgrade my boys. Hello! Do I only get there from the top? It's kind of annoying. How are you this day? I have 6 swarmlet, that's not bad. Right, grab this nest. Currently, I think this one's going fine. I should be defended. But I'll see that actually when Arachnor comes in again. For which I'll probably also need to change how my turrets shoot. Because currently Arachnor is kinda just eating me whenever he shows up. Probably because of my over-reliance on lasers. Right. I want me some upgrades next. We get that nest next. I can't mark it. Oh well, getting the nest early is probably more important. Right, nothing more in there. What do we have? Right, energy type, a turret, or recharge. Currently still lacking a little bit of coal. Mortar, large explosive projectiles, hurricane turret. Get me the mortar. Get rid of that nest. Upgrade mining speed, upgrade carry speed. Actually just movement speed in general, I guess. Oh, I should probably just retreat everyone. Well, that was a soldier and a carrier. What do you need? 250 meters and 10 ore, 10 iron. Right, I think what I might want to do is build mortars up top. Right, okay, get me iron. Because we're gonna get rid of... We're gonna get rid of those turrets up there, the simple machine gun turrets. And we're gonna replace them with the big damage turrets, the high health damage turrets. These guys. Which are quite a lot more expensive, automatically target highest health. This is penetration to stun, or dealing much more damage from enemies by 35%. So you go from 65 to 30, and you gain from 50 to 85, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Can I get more of them? Yes. Get rid of that. Do I kill the silent bugs for swarmlet? I think I might want to do that. However, first I'm gonna get myself another barricade. Barracks, not barricade. Okay, as expected, the automatic turrets blast him quite well. Even though he's slowing them. And then the second phase in which he has... he basically stops this knight at 50%, and then when he's at 50%, the lasers kind of just eat him. Right, so that was a really good and quick Arachno. Soldiers are not present. The soldiers are now present. Can I upgrade my soldiers for more damage? Not yet. Laser watchtower, night shift post, night shift post. Oh, there is another nest up there. Alright, one soldier died. You can actually just let him go. You can just terminate them. Right. That is going to be a drilling. He's... No, he hit the soldier. I thought he was missing. You retreat, you retreat, you retreat. I think that's everyone. It is everyone. What I'm gonna build is a machine gun turret catalyzer to make my machine guns attack faster. Those are generally always worth it because it increases. Normally I have like 4 or 5 turrets, so it's 40 to 50% more attack speed in overall. Unfortunately, all of the buffs stack additively, not multiplicatively. That would be kind of bonkers if that were the case. Weaken enemies. Oh well, that's good to know. So Arachno is approaching once again. But in this night he should be absolutely no issue. Question, what do I put at the very top of my mine shaft? That is actually a good question. What do I put at the very top of my mine shaft? For now, get me more gun damage. And dig out this guy immediately, so soldiers have a little bit of time to regenerate. His name, Berliano Alvis, Sweep. Not entirely correct pronounced, but I can at least try. Right, you are gonna die. Question is, how long is it gonna take us to kill you? I should probably put focus on him. And the lasers should now start eating him. Not as much as I'd hoped. Right, so... no, I cannot say that because I know neither you nor your mother. Increase it by ×2. Not enough iron. Shoot him. Instead, you should in fact just ask your mother. Or someone who knows her. I don't think Arachnor shows up again. Unfortunately, we also kind of died. The lasers are disappointing lately. Reaching level 5, right. Platform preset. Can I upgrade? No. Costs 30. Alright, can I get normal upgrades? Yes, I can get what factories can produce swarmlet. That one's kinda good. Let's go with those two. So what is it? Amount of coal, number of technologies in the mine, -2. That kinda blows. I think I'm actually gonna go with this one. Data mobility, number of turret slots +1. Anything that gives me turret slots, I love. 24 buildings. Well, congratulations.
Запрос одобрен.
I honestly would hope she is.
Считайте уже готово.
Factory, barracks, a miner. Unfortunately, I can't really set a...
Чем больше... Шлем надел?
This is one of those mines.
Готов. Приказ.
Another carrier. Get some swarmlet.
Готов отправляться с грузом. Шахты я иду.
What is this? Who writes?
Донесем все, доберемся везде.
Oh, there's a new video of Seth. I completely forgot.
Нужно выполнить
I should go ahead and watch it at some point. Right, I can't get you. Get another factory. Third radius. Get me lasers again, even though kind of disappointing lately. And I think I'm actually just gonna charge having as many units out as possible. Energy catalyzer, well that's great.
Уже иду.
Немедленно идите на платформу.
The energy catalyzer will be great for me. I should probably get some of those out immediately.
Команда, доброе утро. Пора возвращаться к работе.
Right, don't dig there, dig here.
Боюсь запачкать рук.
Hate this kind of mine where you have like a restricted access.
Не боюсь запачкать рук.
Alright, I can. Now, what is better? I think better is just getting more turrets first. And we'll focus this one.
Совсем не нравится моим
We'll focus this one. Right. Another turret.
Считайте уже готово.
Turret expander, suppressor, stunner. No. Slowing. Sure, why not? You are blocked for now. Get rid of that. Another barracks costs me 3.
Внимание, настала ночь.
They feel so slow and I don't know why.
Считайте уже готово.
Right, everybody out.
Вернитесь на платформу.
I'm leaving these spots open for synergy turrets. I hope to find those. Because they are kind of my favorite turret. I also kind of want to see how the
Наступило утро.
catalyzer interacts with those, because the synergy turrets are technically energy type turrets, but since they don't fire... Oh, it's this thing. A minigun turret on level 2. Get rid of that.
Тем больше мой
Then get me a second barracks and another miner.
Ну, держитесь, камни.
I should probably
Ходы компании.
focus on getting upgrades. So next is a research lab.
Не боюсь запачкать рук.
Where is that nest?
В рекламе этого не упоминали.
Yeah, I kinda need that upgrade. Kinda need that research station.
Есть приказ.
Oh, we can grab this iron.
Получил важную задачу. Выполняю.
Внимание, настала
This was
ночь.
not a good day because of this stupid nest. Yeah, no, retreat for now. Get me another miner first.
Они говорят, что это шахта. Я говорю, что это мой офис.
Okay, I need to change the targeting to closest to core. Because them just shooting the big enemies does not really help me if the small ones kill me. I wish there was a general option for a type of turret. Or maybe I just haven't seen it yet. Or a option to copy paste settings of a turret to another one. Maybe including upgrades. If you have the money for it.
Мы пережили ночь. Пора рыть.
Okay, now get me another carrier.
Что относим? Область отмечена. Ее нужно пробурить.
Iron. And now the next iron I use should probably be for the research lab. And then I need 3 more iron.
Приказ есть приказ.
Ooh, that was close. Nearly fucked that up.
Считайте уже готово.
You can pray whenever you want. Unless your religion says otherwise.
Отмечена. Ее нужно пробурить.
But I don't actually know any religion that says otherwise. I think most religions are kind of happy when you actually pray. Get me mining speed.
Ну, держитесь, камни и минералы.
Команда, уже почти ночь.
Считайте уже готово. Здешних бы совсем
Alright.
легким.
How did he... well, he was low.
Готов копать.
Like, is there a religion that doesn't allow you to pray? Maybe if you've been excommunicated or something like that. But then they can't really prevent you from praying, no? Like, how would they do that?
Рассвет.
It's not like they can control God. What do we have? Underground springs fill the mine with revitalizing energy. Ah, we have a little bit of a heal going on. Very nice. It's good to have.
Внизу есть руда, я ее найду.
I think we might actually upgrade. Get me iron. Yep. Upgrade the speed. Get me the grenade launcher.
Чем больше минерал, тем больше мой бонус. Монстры, помогите кто-нибудь. Считайте уже готово.
Iron and swarmlet. Just a simple resource cache.
Приказ есть приказ.
Also appreciate it. All of the materials is just hidden back here. Right. Do I have enough coal? I do not yet. Block reveal, mini drill launcher, worker booster, mini drill launcher.
Не боюсь запачкать
Right.
рук.
Then we can just mine some of the obstacles out of the way.
Наступает ночь.
Do I care for these materials? Not really.
Немедленно идите на платформу.
Instead, get me further down. There is a really strong upgrade later, or there was in beta, where it just scoops up all of the materials you haven't picked up yet. Which made the carriers basically useless, so I kind of hope it's not there anymore. Also, I have 6 buildings, that means I have 6, 12, 18, 24. I need to fill 3 entire platforms. Which is gonna cost me a shit ton of iron. and Swarmlet.
Раз-раз.
It's also gonna take a while.
Решили. Начинаем копать.
Не боюсь запачкать рук.
Alright. Dig me.
Не боюсь запачкать рук.
Okay, so there's already an ending. Do we have upgraded Hurricane turret? That I'll take. We don't yet have the better upgraded weaponry. And I think I want an additional barracks before I go there.
Эти камни помогут мне заработать на жизнь.
Alright, that's the iron for my barracks. The workers also start costing more if you have too many of them.
Не боюсь
It's a
запачкать.
bit annoying, but understandable as well. Laser watch shot poison gun. Give me a poison gun.
Команда. Уже почти.
Right, probably just guns, no? Or the miniguns. That one's probably better even further up. How much damage do you deal? 1.8 times 8, that is... what is that? 17? About? No, nonsense, it's like 14 to 15. And this is 0.2 times 90, which is a fifth of 90, which in turn is 18. I believe, yeah. So these have higher DPS against large targets that don't get one shot.
Проверьте защиту зоны и идите на базу.
Oh yeah, more soldiers. I think I'd want the small guns here.
Готов защищать имущество компании.
And then have the Gatlings further up to deal with the big targets. I would really love to have my synergy turret at this point.
Пережили ночь.
Ah, healing again.
Рою здесь.
Love me some of that.
Мне платят за роль,
Also, one more soldier.
а не за часы.
They now cost also... no, they now cost 1 additional? Wait. 2, yeah. I have to go around here, I think. Underground damage, double ore, definitely double ore. Another soldier. And then I want to dig up that corpse.
Оружие наготове.
Which sounds kinda bad.
Область отмечена. Ее нужно пробудить.
Wonderful. Right, so the guards are kind of machine guns now.
Монстры! Этого не было в описании.
Mainly because I have so many of them.
Шахты, я иду.
12 and 9.
Внимание, настала ночь.
I think I want a catalyzer at this point. Double ore again.
Чем больше минерал, тем больше мой бонус.
And everyone back.
Вернитесь на платформу.
And then we can get more of these. The laser turret's having amazing range once again. But now, attacking faster. Alright, synergy turret would be appreciated. But I guess I can't really count on that.
Камни и минералы. Иду туда. Нужно выполнить квоту по добыче.
Oh, I should probably get rid of that web block there.
Уже иду.
Nope. Cool. Number of workers of building reach. I'll take a building recharge. Doesn't affect watchtowers. I don't have watchtowers, so that's not a concern.
Область отмечена. Ее нужно пробурить.
Leave. Go back.
Считайте, уже готово.
Наступает ночь.
Grab this. Grab that. Get rid of this one. Get rid of that one.
Коллеги,
For now, retreat to
пора на
platform. Also, get rid of that. Get another one here. Still hoping for synergy turrets. Up to 5th level. Do I want attack speed or range? For now, I think I want attack speed on these guys. Penetration, explosion, or crit. Right, give me, for now, some attack range on these two outside. Alright. Arachno could still be a problem.
Команда, уже утро. Давайте успеем как можно больше.
Thankfully, he does not appear to come in this wave.
Звезда.
And now you are the next priority target. Actually, you are still the next priority target. As are you. Does not appear that there is
Прослежу, чтобы мы
another nest. I wish I could control my soldiers. I can't. Get me more movement.
не боюсь запачкать рук. К нам гости.
Alright, I'm gonna need the region soon. Well, that fucking blows.
Иду в особо ценную зону с буром наперевес.
A bomb. Right, get me my minus back.
Бурильщик готов заступать на службу.
Команда.
A laser station. Mining mine watchtower. You know what? Fuck, sure.
Приказ есть приказ.
Need more miners again.
Остановите работу и идите на платформу.
Well, that was one of my carriers, but the miners are probably more important right now. Also, I'm lacking iron, not swarmlet. That is something that doesn't happen often. Do I care about these resources? Kind of. I definitely want the blueprint. There is actually challenges later to win without turrets.
Вернуться к работе.
When that is when you recognize the glory of the watchtower. Also, dig up that, get me a carrier. I had 544, I believe.
Нужна помощь. Готов таскать тяжести.
And now, last miner again. There is one more nest down there, apparently.
Готов делать деньги на ископаемые.
exploder, weakening laser turret, or stunner? Sure. Never played with that. We can try. There's too much marked shit.
Эти камни помогут мне заработать на жизнь.
I think my next move should be to upgrade the lasers.
Команда, уже почти ночь.
Понял. Понял.
All of the soldiers retreating. You don't.
Вас понял.
You do. You do.
Ясно.
You do. Yeah, well.
Коллеги,
I think I'll just leave it at that. Can we get you some attack speed and attack speed?
Нужна цепочка поставок. Я к вашим услугам.
And then I need... Oh, well, it cost me 2 iron again to get the last carrier back out.
у нас повреждение. Ядро работает на 75%.
At this point, we should probably switch to lowest health. For these least health.
Мы пережили ночь. Пора рыть.
Least health. And least health. Okay. And then I think we can just do that.
Ядру продолжается. Начинаем варить завтра утром.
Mine out the last. And then Arachno is probably gonna come in next night.
Готов идти. Что нужно доставить?
Basically just make a shortcut.
Добывать руду – тяжелый, но честный труд.
Right, miners are probably not needed anymore.
Рою здесь. Пора рыть.
Okay, I can upgrade turrets a little bit more. More attack speed, and then I think the better option is to increase the multiplier. But I also think the better option is to upgrade other turrets as well. Right, everybody out. Do I care about that one little thing? Not really.
Остановите работу и идите на платформу.
Like, 2 yellows and a green, I can live without. Right, in that case, upgrade me, you. That cost me exactly 6 iron. Interesting. Arachno is approaching, yeah. Let's see if this time we have enough damage to kill him. Twice. Do I have auto turrets?
Пора рыть.
Not there. Not there. Can you not stand in the black hole generation?
Чем больше минералов, тем больше мой бонус. Не боюсь запачкать рук.
The most telegraphed attack in the world, and they just stand in it. What can I build up here? I can build a poison tower. Which should actually probably be really good against shit like Arachno. Considering that they probably have really high health. Present damage percent of max health. which is 5% of max health per second. Like, that should just get Arachnor to 45%. And also, I shouldn't have built that there. I should have built that here. And you will just attack the biggest targets. And then I'm gonna have Gatlings there as well. Laser Watchtower.
Запачкать руку.
Наступает ночь.
Приказ есть приказ.
Alright, Arachnor is here. Can I actually increase? Increases the duration of poisoning by 35%, shooting speed, attack radius. Sure, increase the duration of the poison. It kinda doesn't feel like it deals 5% of its max health per second. Definitely does not feel that way. Okay, sell this. Get me my resources back. Upgrade you for... Actually, you can't upgrade that much. So instead we do this again. And hope that the lasers can actually carry. Right, get rid of this, upgrade you. If I get rid of you, how much money is that? 7. So I can upgrade one of you to... No, I need one more. To the increased multiply. Well, that was useless because multiply doesn't apply yet. Of course.
Команда, внимание! Работа ядра упала до 50%.
And is he leaving? I think, yeah, he's leaving now. Perfect. Now just get rid of the small stuff.
Солнце вышло. Пора за работу.
Now the multiplier actually makes a difference. And now I need to set my turrets up again, which requires a lot of swarmlet. Oh wow, that's a wonderfully placed little flamethrower, fire block, lava jet.
Чем больше минерал, тем больше мой бонус.
I should upgrade. I can't upgrade. I don't have swarmlet.
Чем больше минерал, тем больше мой бонус.
Right, I need swarmlet so I can upgrade my health regeneration, regen my health, and then kill those bugs for more swarmlet.
Начинается ночь.
I have health regen. I'm thinking. Honestly, I still kind of just prefer that. Right, everybody out. Switch you to Swarmlet, actually, for a second. And now we just have to hope that the lasers are doing a good job. Why are the children yelling outside? I don't even live close to a park. Those red things, by the way, are suicide bombers. You kind of want to get rid of them. Or I think kamikaze is the more correct word.
Раз-раз. Ну что же, ночь мы пережили.
Right, now
Не боюсь.
dig me up that for Swarmlet.
Монстры! Этого не было в описании вакансии.
That cost me 2 soldiers. That ain't a great trade done.
Показывайте, где тут минералы.
Yeah, that also costs me even more swarmlet. I gonna get some health and then damage.
Приказ есть приказ.
Get rid of that.
Не боюсь запачкать рук.
Right. 2 soldiers back.
Заступай. Я на посту.
I feel like they changed the calculation of how exactly they move, because they are more likely to just stop moving to a block that will be mined out before they arrive.
Считайте уже
Внимание,
готово.
настала ночь.
Oh, Ragnar's approaching again. That ain't great.
Уже иду.
Right, do I have... I don't have enough iron for... Right, in that case, get me another laser. He is incredibly slow. If you can, please focus on a Ragnar. Just to get rid of him. And we are doing a good amount of damage there. Now to get rid of the small stuff. Okay, that went a lot better.
Команда, уже утро.
So
Давайте
lot.
успеем как можно больше.
Приоритетная область.
Gas emissions. Well, that ain't great. I thought we stopped that in the 40s. Right, I don't think they actually hurt the workers, they just make them slower. But I'm not too sure about that.
Зароду, а не за часы.
Alright, so there's another nest up there somewhere. Get me that guy. So, if I recall correctly, Arachno will not show up anymore.
Куда смотришь, парень?
Building recharge.
Считайте уже готово.
There's a nest down there somewhere. Yeah, there's the nest.
В описании
Block revealer, probably won't use that. Get me turret, turret, and turret.
шахты я иду.
Начинается ночь.
Get that nest out. I forgot. Right, everyone retreat.
Все укрытия в безопасном месте.
Приоритетному сектору.
And currently I'm not really too concerned about the defense here. At least for the next few nights. Right, kill the suicide bombers. Or kamikaze bombers.
Команда,
Okay.
уже утро.
Dig here.
Как можно больше.
Золотая звезда.
And then immediately here. To get rid of that. Kill this thing.
Держитесь, камни и минералы.
Kill this thing. We should get rid of these web blocks. All of them.
Держитесь, камни и минералы.
None of my soldiers died. That is great.
Эти камни помогут.
That is great news right there. I'm gonna not dig out this guy immediately.
Не боюсь запачкать рук.
Alright. I think this attempt is looking solid. There's another nest somewhere, probably to the right.
Наступает ночь.
Right, everybody back off.
Вернитесь на платформу.
Get me Vulcans. Well, miniguns. What do you target? Bigger targets, right. What is actually your upgrade options? Damage and attack radius. Accelerates the cooling rate of the minigun by 400%. That's not bad. Because the cooling rate is kind of the only thing that holds them back. I'm still thinking about the religion. If there's a religion that just forbids you from praying.
Всем вернуться к работе.
Grab that. Kill this. This. At this point we can also just destroy that thing.
Нужна помощь! К нам гости!
Alright, the web blocks.
Шахты, я иду.
Alright. There's another nest. Not this one for now.
Пора рыть.
The web block, get me some more swarmlet. Put you actually back on iron at this point. Now destroy him.
Я иду.
If they can avoid it, they will avoid it. But if they can't avoid it, they kind of just charge in.
Считайте уже готово.
Without any regard for their own life. Or the company, or the company's, yeah, bottom line.
Эту зону и идите на базу.
For, you know, not having the workers around anymore. More miniguns. The miniguns kind of just fire. They get blocked by the small enemies a lot, even if they target the big enemies. But yeah, we basically now have a group for big enemies, the miniguns. Then we have a group for the small targets, which is the gun turrets. And then we have a group for, well, basically just cleaning up.
Рассвет. Всем вернуться
If
к
anything
работе.
actually gets down there. Ooh, laser corrector. Night shift post.
Рою здесь.
Kill this thing. Re-enable the iron.
Совсем не нравится моим легким.
Wonderful. Yeah, I just need to make sure I don't aggro all of them at once. Also, still haven't found this energy turret, which is kinda sad. How much range do you have? Nearly enough to just cover the entire... From left to right. Yeah, one upgrade is enough. I don't really care about them shooting down. Because we have the lasers for that. As long as they clear out the top, we're fine. They're fine. We might not actually be fine.
Считайте уже готово. Если внизу есть руда, я ее найду.
Начинается ночь. Вернитесь на платформу.
Right. Do I care about the remaining resources lying about there? What is my... I need 24 buildings. Which means I should get me some more factories. Because the turrets, by the way, they do not count as buildings. Buildings is specifically the stuff you build on the platform. Alright.
Команда, уже утро. Давайте
I'll take that, and then I'm just gonna start the drilling for tomorrow.
первыми лучами солнца.
Kill that web block. Right.
Эти камни помогут мне заработать на жизнь.
Just get rid of all of this. More health I could grab. That would make killing the underground boys easier. But for now, more factories. Right. The drilling has been ordered. There's 1 yellow, 2 yellows. That should be everything with that. Yeah. Get you back to the platform.
Понял? Принял. Приказ принят.
Okay.
Вернитесь на платформу.
So the research lab actually also allows you to heal your core once, which I might actually need to take make use of this mission. I do wonder if a Ragnar will show up again. I don't think he will, but maybe they changed that.
Раз-раз. Ну что же, ночь мы пережили.
Alright.
Начинаем копать.
Приказ есть приказ.
More iron. I need another factory. I think I can build one more. Yeah. Oh. What are you? Deals damage to creatures and blocks with no one rider. Okay. Are we? Okay, so I'll have to micromanage destroying those blocks.
Рою здесь.
Which I don't appreciate because I don't like micromanaging this shit. Ah, wait. Alright. Now...
Рою здесь.
You are retreated.
Понял.
Restore you.
Ах ты, я иду.
Machine gun turret catalyzer. That is something I definitely will want.
Команда, уже почти ночь.
Принял.
Alright, so those are actually kinda useful. To weaken the blocks.
Проверьте защиту зоны и идите.
Can we upgrade anything? So by the way, you only get 3 of these and then they just stop there. Like, you don't get more and more space, unfortunately, but kind of understandable. Increase the threshold, I can't afford it. I think I need to switch those to closest to the core again. Yeah, you closest to the core.
Сделайте что-нибудь.
She's getting kind of panicky. Alright. Take out this block. There's a nest we need to get rid of.
Считайте уже готово.
And then we need to get rid of this synergy turret. Fucking finally. Immediately get those out.
Приоритет.
Item slots, iron swarmlet.
Я готов.
Can we get another factory?
Добывать руду — тяжелый, но честный труд. Приоритетная зона, считайте, уже готова.
Well, he will survive.
Приказ есть приказ.
We can go further to the left. We can go further to the right up there. We can build a research lab and increase our vision range. Now the upgrade to it is a full heal on your core, which is especially good if you're very low on health, right? Like I am right now.
Считайте уже готово.
All right, get me rid of that block. Okay.
Область отмечена. Ее нужно пробурить.
Dig down there, dig here.
Внимание!
For
наша
now,
задача.
get me synergy turrets here and here, as well as here. But the synergy turrets, by the way, they stack. Like, they just fully stack.
Начинаю проходку.
Немедленно возвращайтесь на платформу.
They fully stack 100%. And I think closest to the core is the more sensible targeting option for my lasers. Yeah. Like, just looking at it, it's obvious.
Рассвет! Всем вернуться к
Right,
работе.
next platform. Dig up this, have the soldiers kill it.
Я тут копать, а не сражаться.
Okay, the soldiers apparently took a while.
Понял. Займусь этим прямо сейчас.
Da, da, da. Alright, we in fact mine fast enough that we do not really need to care about the black hole.
Чем больше минерал, тем больше мой бонус.
Anything further to the right? There is some more stuff on the left at least. There is stuff further to the right. Very nice. Otherwise, haven't done a whole lot today. Should have probably... Honestly, I kind of wanted to start streaming so I would talk more, but
Внимание!
then I kind of just narrate what I do in the game, and that's also not really that interesting. I don't think so. So, what did I do today? Not a whole lot. I'm gonna order pizza later, which is probably gonna be the highlight of the day. I do not intend to do a whole lot while I'm on vacation. You are fully upgraded, you are fully upgraded, you are fully upgraded. Only you have this upgrade and... You can switch those! Oh, that's very good. Right, increase synergy. Being able to freely switch those, kind of amazing. I'm gonna try not to do that, because switching them to range, and then when the enemies get closer to attack speed, feels kind of cheesy. Honestly, I kind of would prefer if it wasn't the case, if that wasn't a possibility.
Мы пережили ночь. Пора рыть.
Because it kind of takes out an entire dimension of decision making if you can just say, no, I switch around. On the other hand, it kind of makes sense to be able to switch this shit around. Oh, well, Terrorboars are coming in. Terrorboars, by the way, are the worms coming in at night. They are everywhere in the known galaxy, and they get really annoyed whenever you drill their core. Whenever you drill the land they live in.
В этой шахте не только руда.
Which is basically all we do.
Понял?
Вас понял.
Well, that was a miner. You can get back in, get another miner out.
Вас понял. Жду. Покажите, где рыть.
The increased Terrabor activity is one of my least favorite events.
Чем больше минерал, тем больше мой бонус.
Right, upgrade. You actually... Can I get the lab? I think I need that first. And then the upgrade costs 15 and 5.
Все мы в безопасном месте. Начинается новый день. Рабочие, пора в шахту.
Считайте уже готово.
Right, okay, continue here. Dig down there. Need more iron. I want the 8 iron for the next vision upgrade. And then I need 15 iron for the repair. Also, I overlooked this web block.
Больше минерал, тем больше мой бонус.
Alright, vision upgrade.
Рою здесь.
Fuck.
Монстры! Область отмечена.
I love how they
Её
sound.
нужно добыть.
Right, dig out this guy over there. We should probably also dig out this nest.
Команда, уже почти ночь.
Yeah, it's gonna be night.
Проверьте защиту зоны и идите на базу.
I should make sure to kill those nests.
Шахты, я иду.
Can I? No. They cost 9 and 3, not 7 and 3 now. The catalyzers are probably the most expensive buildings in the game. They just do not stop shooting. Wonderful stuff.
Все решили ночь. Пора рыть.
Alright, go dig out this first. Don't even need to dig that. Then we can dig here.
Не боюсь запачкать рук.
Alright, that nest has died. This one hasn't yet. I'm gonna have to do this entire web block thing again.
Ну, держитесь, камни и минералы.
Dig over there. Get rid of this
Охрана!
vortex block. Dig here. One of my soldiers died. Get that one back. Which turret should double ore?
Никто не пройдет.
Kill this.
Мне
Or
нужен
not.
курильщик, охотник на чудищ.
Just go through here. Take out that nest.
Внимание, настала ночь.
I want to upgrade. I want to get that turret, that core repair first before I get anything else.
Проверьте защиту зоны и идите на базу.
One more iron needed. Oh, fuck. I think the laser turret should kind of have that though. At least I hope so. Yeah, we should be fine.
Коллеги, доброе
The
утро.
different biomes
Пора
have
работать.
different types of enemies, by the way, which is the main difference in between them. And they have some kinda interesting enemies, like variation as well. dig there. Okay, we have not dug out that web block.
Приказ. Эти камни помогут мне заработать на жизнь.
Those web blocks are annoying if you don't catch them early on.
Приказ есть приказ.
Like if you accidentally just overlook that they exist. Or that they're there. Alright, get me the core repair. And then we can actually start building shit again.
Иду в особо ценную зону с буром наперевес. Начинай, помогите кто-нибудь.
Can we kill this guy before night falls?
Нужна помощь.
Apparently.
Этого не было.
Just about. I will build myself a... where is it? Machine gun turret catalyzer. Increase the attack speed of all of my guns. At least like 2/3 of my guns. I didn't do a whole lot. Built a new character in Pathfinder again, a War Mage, which is kind of a neat class, archetype. In that you get to forcibly move enemies out of your AoE. You can also, if you blow one of your allies up, there's a feat to just immediately use treat wounds on them to heal them up again. That's kind of neat.
Коллеги, доброе утро. Пора работать.
Не боюсь запачкать рук.
Especially with all the treat wounds buffs you get from Commander if you play dual class. We do play dual class. Not entirely sure how I feel about it at this point. Because there are some character classes that just don't really lend themselves to multi-classing. Or dual classing is the correct word.
Иду в особо ценную зону с буром наперевес.
Right, get rid of that last nest. And that should be everything around here, I guess. I think.
Мне платят за руду, а не за часы. Я бурильщик, а не
Go back in. Okay. Now we can also destroy that. Preferably I could do this before the night ends, but I don't think I can. Before the night starts, but I don't think that's gonna be the case. Right, in the meantime. Just upgrade those. Fuck, well. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna drill.
На платформу.
So... I can actually just... When I'm at the end... I can just sell all of my turrets to build my 24 buildings. I probably won't because I'm too scared of accidentally not having enough money. But I could technically do that. I need to upgrade my other turrets, I see. Probably the miniguns first to get rid of the big enemies. The big enemies are more of an issue for the lasers, I feel.
Солнце вышло. Пора
No Terrabors in the mine tonight. Ooh. However, we have probability of collapses.
Чем больше минерал, тем больше мой бонус.
Block collapses just means that they fall from top to bottom.
Нужно выполнить квоту по добыче.
And you prevent that by just not being under any blocks. Third booster. Okay, nobody was in range.
Нужно выполнить
The grey blocks here, these that you can't mine, they won't collapse.
Чем больше минерал, тем больше мой бонус.
And I cannot just prevent block collapse by simply mining everything above me.
Не боюсь запачкать рук.
Okay, the block collapses are done. And as you can see, nothing happened because we played it safe.
Внимание, на основном...
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade me some of these towers. How much range do you have with one upgrade? Enough.
Не откажусь от помощи.
Oh wait, there are no Terrabors tonight. Right.
К нам гости. Рою здесь.
Wait, that one falls, that one collapses.
В огне. Рою здесь.
So the only negative of working in the mine at night is that the guards are also in the mine at night and don't shoot at the enemies coming from above.
Шахты, я иду.
Block falls. Get that what block? One of my miners died, so get that one back.
Готов искать золотую жилу.
Oh, what's this? Is that a core part?
Ну, держитесь, камни и минералы. Рою здесь.
We should probably just prioritize this line. Somebody died? A miner died. Why did a miner die?
Область отмечена. Бурильщик на месте.
Because of fucking fire blocks once again. And another miner died.
Не откажусь от помощи.
Alright.
Иду туда. Добыча ископаемых – основа бизнеса. Вы ответили важным.
Alright, you need to die. Go through this. And everybody back off now.
Прекратить всю работу.
Can I build anything of import? No. I think what I'm gonna build is just like the laser, the energy catalysts, the catalysts, yeah. Tried to mix in the German word for catalyst. So the lasers shoot faster. And after that, probably the gun catalysts.
Мы перешли.
Alright.
Пора рыть.
That's gonna cost me a bunch of iron, and I also need to keep in mind... No, wait, I don't have the iron. The iron one. Do I? I don't.
Начинаю проходку.
Wait until this one starts. Wonderful.
Рою здесь.
I do like that the blocks are shaking whenever they are about to explode. Or shoot at you. Right, we can build another catalyzer, actually. How much attack speed do you have at this point? 330.
Не боюсь
Get that out the way.
Наступает ночь.
Okay. Everybody out.
Прекратить всю работу. Назад на платформу.
Чем больше мой бонус.
There's a bunch of iron down here. Now we can build another one. Build another one. Unfortunately, the synergy turrets apparently don't really get any bonus from that. Which is a bit disappointing. Yeah, I think I need actually more of the machine gun turret upgrades. So machine gun turret catalyzes it is.
Приоритетная зона, считайте, уже готова.
Then we can finally mine up here. With that flame jet gone.
Область отмечена, ее нужно пробурить.
So yeah, the next bunch of money should probably go into machine guns.
По добыче.
Any other nests currently visible? Not really.
Иду туда.
Alright, machine gun turret catalyzer, and I can't afford another one. 3 more iron. There's a nest.
Чем больше минерал, тем больше мой бонус.
Наступает ночь.
That's another catalyzer. Everybody out.
Коллеги,
We are actually not quite at the end. We are at the end. We are at 250 out of 200, which means this one's done. Yeah, I just need the buildings now. Okay, the catalyzers seem to have already made quite a good difference. Even though, again, the miniguns aren't that great with attack speed increases because of how they work. There is a building that allows you to repair
вернуться к работе.
your core every now and then, which is a really good building to have.
Наступаю.
Dig here, dig through there. Like, that nest over there isn't really that much of a problem as long as I don't have miners over there. Because those things, if there's not anybody in range, they just kind of mill about.
Чем больше минерал, тем
And the milling about isn't really too much of a problem for me.
наступаю.
But this nest I need to take out.
Наступаю.
Alright, get me that. How much?
Команда, уже
12 and 4. I think 12 and 4 is the highest they get.
Если внизу есть руда, я ее найду.
всему персоналу уйти с мест.
Pretty sure 12 and 4 is the highest cost, and any other platforms above just don't increase the cost anymore. Which, anything about 12 and 4 is probably so expensive that you can't afford it anyway. But yeah, I should probably check to get the buildings in soon. Because the nights get harder and harder.
Наступила
Okay.
утро. Возвращайтесь к работе.
Right, the web blocks.
Здешние
I need to get rid of them.
нравятся моим легким.
More machine gun catalyzers.
Нужно выполнить квоту по добыче.
Right, so there's the soldiers, we don't need to worry about that. Get me enough iron for all my building needs. I should actually just get rid of this before some stupid carrier goes in and kills himself.
Держитесь.
Weakening laser turret. I'm gonna be honest, I kinda never used that.
Наступает ночь.
Заступаю.
Alright, everybody out again.
Прекратить всю работу. Назад на платформу.
Ooh, that was lucky. No one got hit. Can I just give you more damage? This costs 9 and 6. Okay. Like the first group of enemies is kind of weakened, but then the miniguns stop working for a second. Or actually like a lot of seconds. So the next group comes in basically unharmed. Especially the big enemies.
Рассвет. Все
Alright.
вернутся к работе.
Right here and here.
Сначала рою
We
здесь.
can dig down to there. The left side is basically done.
Перехожу к приоритетному сектору.
This side still has some stuff going on. Dig out this, then dig out that.
Ступаю.
Alright, another machine gun turret catalyzer. I think that's 5, so I can't have more of them. Daytime abilities will not be available tomorrow.
Камни и минералы.
Again, don't really have any of them. I should probably play with them a lot more.
Здешняя пыль совсем не нравится моим легким.
Then go here and here. Ignore that block for now, ignore that block for now.
Внимание, настала ночь.
Рою здесь.
More iron, everybody retreat. Can I just build something cheap? No. Except maybe this thing. You know what? Fuck it. Well, that was a soldier. And then we can basically just choose one side to make it shoot faster. Which is 440%, not bad. It doesn't hold on too long. But the cooldown is acceptable.
Ночь прошла.
Okay,
Возвращайся к
3
работе.
more buildings, and at this point, I'm pretty sure we can just get rid of the turrets and just plop in something. And that should be both of them done. Perfect.
Подтверждаю приказ о слиянии ядер. Всем спасибо.
That took a while longer than I anticipated it would. Okay, a bit more resources as well. And all the boys are safe. And now jungle planets are available. And we can actually do more qualifications. What is this? Calls up temporary drillers that match the platform for 35 seconds. Each building of this kind increases the time these workers are active by 8 seconds. So that's probably... Ooh, the shield battery. The shield ray. What is this? With minor type workers occupying 15 population slots. Shield drone. Ah. Orbital annihilator. Huh. Swornet incubator. Probably only for Swornets. Behemoth fires only horizontally but deals massive damage. Solaris lens. Interesting. Cryoflux. Applying a slow effect to all enemies within its radius, okay. Release a burst of 3 projectiles, excellent for taking out big targets. Explode drone launcher. Right. Right, I'm not gonna do another run. Explosive turret recharge. Now we can go to Mastery 4. I'm not gonna do that right now. Maybe later at some other point. But for now, well, I can upgrade. I'll definitely want this. The worker hiring queue is great to have. Rerolls, great to have. This one just kind of resets itself. Dwarf platform and to the factors ask them to accumulate resources. Like these two are really good buffs. Worker hiring is accelerated because you can just, if you don't immediately go for the factory, you still can get the resources instead of them not working for a while. Anyway, yeah, as mentioned, at some other point maybe. But for now, I hope you have a nice Sunday. I hope you have a good evening, and I hope you have a nice week later on. Goodbye.